Sophie Thiesen, and I had the privilege of going with the young adults to Haiti just last week. And I'd just like to share a little bit about some of our experience and how God was moving there in Haiti for us. Our very first day, we had some village ministry, which basically looks like us taking care packages that were made up of hygiene and first aid items and giving those as gifts, and then going into sharing the gospel. So we were put in head first, but this proved to be really rewarding. So we visited a small fishing village of Fuacho, if I'm saying it right, right on the coast where they made small boats. Very poor area, and we were kind of told not to expect too much spiritually. It was a spiritually dark place with voodoo, but immediately we got out of our bus and we were welcomed by children, which was just a beautiful thing. Some say it reminded them of Jesus and the disciples, with the children coming and Jesus welcoming them. It was quite the welcome, and they stayed with us all day. They just kind of they just appeared and clung to us. And we were walking along kind of right by the water, trying to figure out where we wanted to stop and actually talk with people, and we came to a little stream that seemed like something to stop us and tell us, oh, we'll just stay in this area. But our leaders really felt prompted to keep going. So it was neat to see us get across that just from some logs and some locals helping us. And it became clear that God had gone before us and was pointing us right to the area He wanted us in. Because quickly we found many people to speak with, and we found just open hearts. A total of 13 came to Christ, and many more were kind of open to start exploring it and hearing more and visiting the church. One lady from the very beginning saw some stuff and heard some stuff and followed us the whole morning just till we got to her house to pray with her, and she did accept Christ. In some situations we went to talk with one person, and whole groups of people formed, and several at a time were being saved. So it was a super exciting time. It was just very clear that God had gone before us and prepared that place. We found very fertile land there where it wasn't expected. And He was there with us too. He used each of the team members, which was really exciting to see. We didn't have the perfect words and we weren't trained, but the Lord used us, and the communication was amazing, all through one translator. There was so much openness that we kind of worked right through lunch, and we really didn't want to leave. So it was very encouraging. And then it was really cool to hear how God kind of was there after us too, because the Haitian pastor and translator, got a call to guest preach at the church right in that village that following Sunday. So the follow-through is just really neat. He took down names and has intentions of following through with those people and trying to get them Bibles, and was able to connect with some of them at church. So for me personally, going into the trip, this was probably the most stretching experience. Before the trip, for months preparing, I felt God was putting the word boldness on my heart, which didn't feel like it was me, but I knew it was going to be a part of this trip. But it was neat to come to the realization that God wasn't requiring me to do something crazy and out of character or be someone who I wasn't. He was really just calling me to be willing and open to being used and just to serve with expectancy. So it was really exciting to kind of build that confidence in Him, and to realize that it is quite a simple thing to share the gospel. And it was just exciting to be part of that kingdom building. So I think I can speak from the whole team too, that we just thank our church family for your prayers, because that was so much a part of it too, and just the experience we had there and the way God was able to move through us, and just what He's continuing to do in Haiti after we leave. So thank you.